Hey everybody, and welcome back to our Formula One 2019 career playthrough. We are here in round number 16, I believe it is, in Sochi, Russia, the Sochi Autodrom. Now this track is a fairly new track to the F1 circuit. Came around when Russia had the Olympics. Rather interesting track. Pick the weather. Got good weather for qualifying and for the race. Good. And just to catch you up to speed, got a fair bit of R&D going on here. So Japan will be the next race. We're going to have a power unit, oil combustion, and hopefully an ERS cooling update. Take a look there on the right at our overall progress. Like we are technically fourth developed team. We don't really have a lot of points put into development at this point in time. Hold on to that. We are running. And just advancing it. We're running the lower downforce setting. One tick up from balanced.
Welcome back to Sochi. We're about to be joining the action down in the pit lane as the cars get ready to embark on their qualifying runs. It always looked like the kind of track that asks an awful lot of the rear tyres, such as the frequency of low-speed exits.
No matter how good a driver is at managing their throttle application to limit rear slip, they can't always overcome a car that's inherently bad at looking after its rear tyres. Here we have a lot of low-speed corner exits, which means a whole load of energy, heat and tyre wear.
Alright, we've had a pretty good run this weekend in practice. Here we are, we're running the increased top speed setting, so let's go ahead and get out there for qualifying. The track has some long curved straights. So even with that setting, we are a little bit low on top speed. Oh man. That's a tough corner there because of the off-camberness.
Oh. Excellent lap. We're really pleased.
Third.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. Hamilton, Bottas, and the rookie. With qualifying wrapped up, we now have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a
All right, so we line up behind pole sitter. We've got full reputation across all the teams at this point. Slowly marching our way to veteran.
All right, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
Go ahead and move on in. Checking the pre-race.
Welcome one and all to the Russian Grand Prix. We're just a stone's throw from the Georgian border here at Sochi as we get ready to begin the race that served up an absolute cracker back in 2015. A last lap collision between Kimi Raikkonen and Valtteri Bottas sparked controversy in that race, so let's hope the racing is just as tight today. Built on the shores of the Black Sea, the Sochi Autodrom is a 3.6-mile tour around some of the venues built for the 2014 Winter Olympic Games. Close barriers may make overtakes more challenging, but with 56% of the lap taken absolutely flat out, we certainly won't be wanting for pure speed. A fitting arena then to do battle at the pinnacle of motorsport. And alongside me to take you through it all is none other than Anthony Davidson. This was a circuit that I think in its inaugural race got off to a bit of a shaky start, but since then it's really drawn the fans in and become a very popular event. What do you think changed?
Well, this just goes to show the importance of fixing problems as and when you discover them. As a complete unknown quantity in 2014, the tyre choice was quite conservative, which didn't really allow much in terms of different strategy options. So it was pretty much as you were from lights to flag. But that was a great learning experience, and we came back the next year and had a really exciting Grand Prix, with battles for the podium going on all the way to the final lap. So hopefully we'll be treated to more of the same this year.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have the rookie, Verstappen, Charles Leclerc and Vettel, Norris, Raikkonen, Weber and Pierre Gasly, Kvyat, Butler, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty, Kevin Magnussen and Hülkenberg, Ricciardo, Perez, George Russell and Antonio Giovinazzi. Stroll and Robert Kubica takes the last spot on the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
You're above where we expected on the grid. Be careful not to lose places, as there will be faster cars around you.
Check our race strategy. We can do one stop. Either one stop, right? Oh my gosh. 9 laps and then 4 on hard tires. Or 7 laps and 6. Wow. Wondering why on earth am I going to hards? Hint 2 on medium tire. Right. And just that, right? We'll go just an extra lap on, yeah, at that point it's pretty much mute. Get an extra lap of fuel. I know it makes me a little heavier. Now at that point, this is the better strategy. Go with that one. For a race. swamp there at the start. Wide going into the turn. I was like, I don't want any part of that. Settle in.
We've reached a worrying level of wear on the internal combustion engine. Let's try and keep the revs down. Early upshifts, later downshifts.
Yeah, what do you do when it's auto shift, huh? Easy to get too aggressive on that corner and just lose it. Back in, come around. Better through there.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
You just stand the man. You guys want to fight first and second? Play now. Go for it. Stay in line until later in the race.
Power from the engine is down. There's a significant amount of wear on the engine now.
DRS range. That was an activation area. Oh, shoot. I don't like it too much.
Approaching the pit window, you'll be on the mediums.
Pit window. Oh, wait, we're going to, we're only going, what, 5 laps? Or 5 laps. We're going to 7, right? How far are we behind second?
The gap to the car ahead is 1.8 seconds.
Oh, okay. Like you knew I was asking for. If I can't win, I do my Botas to win.
Bottas has just made a pass for the lead.
As Hamilton's second in points. That means that he'll gain on me less. Second. And if he wins the race. Go, DRS zone. Really feel the front of the car get light. Feedback from that turn.
We're coming in this lap.
See his rear flap open up. I tried more of a slow in, fast out approach on that one. Oh, I didn't do something.
fix this lap.
Thanks for the reminder. Time to change that. Hopefully there's no wing damage. Oh, he's changed my wing. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, this is killing me.
Complete, go now.
I'm the only one that hit it.
Complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Kimmy is in for his stop. Gap to car in front is 13.4 seconds.
But also...
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Lost a spot. That pit stop. And a decent amount of track position.
The car ahead is coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead, now running medium tyres.
I think I cut the corner there, but maybe I didn't. Laps to go. Five seconds behind. Vettel's got the DRS advantage now.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, gap ahead is 4.8 seconds.
We've got a gap enough now on Vettel that he doesn't have the DRS advantage. Now we can run down the first and second, but hey. Maybe they'll get in a battle. Slow down. No, looks like they're spread out too much. Bottas is first. Can't beat Hamilton, then not sure we can hope he's not first.
is 4.1 seconds. We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, good. Last lap.
This is your final lap of the race.
So I'm pretty much resigned to 3rd place. Unless we do something stupid, which is never to be ruled out. Or upon a miracle, someone in 1st and 2nd has mechanical problems. we only didn't have that wing change, where would we have been? Been up there fighting for a second, no doubt. Alright, well, third's good.
Well done, good finish. You stepped up and achieved what we asked. Good job.
Yes, another historic win under their belts. Well done to the team at Mercedes. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, I think it was clear what the main contributing factor out on the track was today: speed. I know it sounds like an obvious thing to say, Crofty, but fast cars win races, and we saw that today with our winner.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes. And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Despite the best efforts of our championship leader, that lead has taken a bit of a knock today. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Well, Lance Stroll would be my pick. He managed to keep a cool head today whilst pushing through the field.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, Toro Rosso's strong weekend allows them to continue their march up the table. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
All right, let's take a look at the highlights. Really getting all crammed in there. Stuck behind 3 wide. Had some pretty good battles with Ferrari. Ooh, we got a little close there. Oh, and there's where we had our wing damage. Oh, that was a cool angle. And there we are, 3rd place. Oh, our post-race interview.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. Everything went your way today. It looked like you had a really good strategy for the race. Judging from today's race, it must be pretty hard to fend off Devon when he wants to pass.
Let's be showmanship.
Appreciate your time.
Right. Pretty good totals there.
Great work. That's exactly the kind of result I'm looking for. Keep it up.
Oh, let's do some contract negotiation here.
Looks like one of your rivals has also been invited to a historical event. This could be a good opportunity to play up your rivalry for the press and expand your reputation.
Wow, well, I thought we had contract negotiations. Let's see how that works.
Okay, that proposal looks good. It seems all parties are happy with the deal, so it'll commence at the next race weekend.
Right. Alright, so we want checkpoint. This one.
Now, while today's classic exhibition event has no direct impact upon the Formula One World Championship, you better believe that with their reputations on the line, the drivers down there are still hungry to show that they've got what it takes to get a win.
Alright. Car we are in. I didn't pay attention. 1976 Ferrari. Oh, wow. Classic. Not sure how this thing's going to handle. Oh, apparently not that good. Wow, the steering is really heavy on this. Those speeds. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gotta be early on the brakes. Oh, she's loose. I don't see us getting 12 kilometers. Oh, this is not working out. Tough track, let alone with this car. Oh my gosh, it is a handful. Oh, it totally destroyed the carbon end. oh. Not on a turn. Nope, didn't do it. Oh, that was a rough one. Alright guys, so that is going to do us for this week's race in Sochi. Well, not Sochi, but yeah, Sochi, Russia. Come back
That
next
was an
week
unfortunate failure in the
for
invitational event, but try not to worry about
Suzuka
it.
International Race
At the end of the day,
in
the
Japan.
championship is your most important
Until next
concern.
time, happy racing. Be sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell.